Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Darth Slone here, and you can probably guess we're on Golden Ridge. That fishing rod is bobbing up and down. Well, who would that mean? That's right, guys. It's Sidewinder this week. Right there, Sidewinder, the 110.69 pound legendary lake trout, guys. 5.26 feet. Bring your big boy stuff. I've got the 99 pound braided. Got the True Mediator, the Growler X. We're just bobbing up and down. Sometimes I'll throw it out there and rake it across the ground a little bit, because I kind of feel like a moving target covers more ground, gives you a chance to attract it if it's not swimming in the area, you know? So I'll cast it all the way out there like this. Bob it up and down like that. And then just put it on speed of 1 and just reel it in like that. You're probably wondering where he's at. That's kind of useful information, isn't it? Okay, let's look. Right here. Summon you a boat, get right here. This is Big Percy. Good luck, guys. Sidewinder can be a little bit of a pain. But this is a pretty good spot. I don't think it will take as long. All right, guys, it looks like 2 or maybe even 3 people have got KPD hooked up right now in this area. Right here in this area. I don't know. Is this a new spot? I'm not 100% sure. You guys let me know in the comments if this is a new spot. I've seen them down in this area before, but not up here. I'm using a 3/0 jerkbait. It's 65.17 pound. To kind of show you my big boy setup. 3/0 jerkbait right there, 99 pound braided, getting in my boat set up. Not messing around, get in here, you know. Now, another thing that you could do, and I may come back and do, I'm just gonna give it a few casts, see what happens. But another thing that you could do is turn it to nighttime and see if you can see it, you know. Kind of wish well, I think we've already got it hooked up first cast, actually, yeah. Oh, never mind. But that's one option if you don't if you don't get lucky like I did first cast. Turn it to nighttime, turn your flashlight on, and just kind of look, just kind of troll around. Oh, I wish we'd have got trolling motors in. I think we would have if the game had kept going. I think that was one of the things that they were eyeballing was trolling motors. Sad face. Hashtag someone take the game over and give us some new maps and start development back and trailer motors, please. Thank you. And a lodge. Thank you. Now, in case I forgot to mention it on Golden Ridge, I know I said that I was using this pole and reel, but I don't know if I said 4/0 worm jigging. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but that's what I was using, a 4/0 worm jigging. But we didn't catch it, so, you know. But that's what I've always caught it on. Courtesy of our legendary searchers, I know Phantom Shark's one of them, but we want to give credit to everybody that posted in our legendary Discord. Now, if you were the one that found it, all I can do is give credit to the ones that posted it in the Discord. So I don't know, you know. Make sure to post it, and we'll give you credit in these videos. Kelly Paul the Dominator, let's stink and go. All right, guys, we are over here on Spain. It is the Gurgler. You might as well go ahead and set it to offline. If it's not nighttime, then it's not going to rise to the surface and gurgle, so it just makes it harder. So just go ahead and set it offline and choose nighttime. So we got La Mostrenca, and it's cheese. So I'm just using like a, I think 2/0 cheese, somewhere in that neighborhood. It's all going to work because it's 52 pound fish. So I'm using the TF Talker and the Power Nexus, 55 pound braided Waggler 2/0 cheese, and you just gotta listen for it. So it's going to be in this area, and we're gonna listen, guys. So if you want, turn your sound effects all the way up and your game all the way up and listen for it. So that's what I'm going to do real quick. We'll go in here. Here's what you do. Let's go into audio. Turn the master volume all the way up. I'm going to turn the sound effects all the way up. So there you go. Yeah, I hear it over there. I'm not going to start fishing for it until I see it. So we're going to sight fish. So I'm going to move a little bit. Once I see it, we'll come back. Make sure your flashlight's on. All right, guys. I just had to move twice. I knew I was close. So I don't want to cast and hit it because that will scare it off. So I'm just going to cast over here a little bit, cast past it a little bit, and reel it in. Close to it there. There. Now sometimes we'll sit there and stare at it for a minute before it even comes over to it. Still just sitting there staring at it. So it's just a waiting game, you know. I'm just going to sit there. We'll see who's the most patient. I've got a lot of patience, right, Mike? I'm like a doctor. I'm not getting annoyed at all sitting here waiting on it. In fact, I'm annoying the fish. But I've not moved my bait yet. Hello, my name is Darth Slone. Do you suck at fishing? Are you struggling to catch diamond fish? If so, get yourself a Darth Slone mug. That's good coffee. You'll still suck at fishing, but you'll have coffee in a cool mug. All right, guys, here it is. It finally decided to bite. Now, it took a minute. It really did. Cray that it took that long to bite. Play with that drag a little bit. Sometimes it just, I don't know if it's glitched or what, but it finally bit. In fact, my cheese ended up floating over to it, and I was like, man, I hope that doesn't scare it off. Because it was literally probably hitting it in the head. Finally decided to bite. That's La Mostrenca for you. It's one of the easiest fish in the game to get if you turn your volume up and go look for it. But you got to have that flashlight on, guys. If you don't have your flashlight on, you can't see it. There it is. All right, guys, you all hear that haunting music. You can probably guess over in South Africa, we have Karoo Mermaid. Yay! One of the hardest fish in the game to catch, I think, for the legendaries. Sometimes I've had it bite within minutes, and I've actually stuck around with it for hours. But since I don't need legendary tokens, I don't really care. You know, I've got everything. I'm not going to sit there and wait. But some people need the legendary tokens, so good luck. 129.85 pounds. Here's what we're using. Growlrider X, True Mediator, 4-aught worm, 99-pound braided line. Pretty much Sidewinder and Karoo are about the same thing. You just throw that 4-aught worm down there, do this right here. Or if you want to do the slow drag across the bottom, you can do that too. You know, put it on 1 speed, jig, just reel it in. You know, cover more space that way if you want. But right here's where it is. It's always in this lake. So right here's the big diamond spot. So it's way over here in this area right here. All right, guys, over on Japan, it is koi. No tacos are boring. I'm pretty sure that's exactly how you pronounce it. I haven't walked over here yet, but make sure you got your flashlight on. And you're probably going to walk this whole area. The person that posted it caught it here. I have caught it right at this bridge before too, but I've also caught it down here. So I think you got to find where it's at. And also, if you don't see it, you probably need to leave the map or fast travel and come back, let it reset. I just think sometimes it's under the bank or in a rock or something like that. We may get lucky and see it right off the business. But here's what I'm using. I'm using the Power Nexus Tiff Talker, way overpowered, 55-pound. Waggler, just number 2 red worm, but I'm not going to throw it out there until I see it. So I'm gonna sight see this one. Let's go. Okay, guys, I'll go ahead and tell you I didn't see this thing from the bank over there because it's over on this side. So I see it swimming around here. I jumped up on this rail and I see it swimming around right there. There he comes for it. Yeah. The shimmer on the water makes it hard if it's swimming over on the other side. So I started to walk down and I said, you know what? let's go see if it's over on the other side of the bank. And sure enough, it was. First time I've caught it standing on the bridge. But you can't see anything. You can't see over the rail unless you jump up on top of it. And it can be a little problematic to jump up on top of it. You got to time it just right. But here it is, guys. Before we sign off, guys, I do want to give credit to the ones out there searching, putting those hours in. You look here, Funky Monkey, familiar name, always out there searching. And look at this time, 12:34. I mean, that's when they're going active now, is at midnight. So, but then it gets even better. We've got Phantom Shark, 1:03 a.m. You know, I'm probably snoring by then. We've got Karoo, A1 Freak, 1:24 a.m. Sueco posting as well, catching Karoo there. Funky Monkey, again, KPD. And then, you know, Toxic Storm may have been the one to find Sidewinder, at least saw someone catch it on another server or whatever. We don't know unless you post it in here, guys. But Phantom Shark there with Sidewinder. Thank you so much for posting and doing those searches, guys. If you don't know what we're talking about, come to my Discord, which that link is always in my description below, or if you join a live stream, you can hit !Discord. So join the Discord. Here's legendary locations. And we've got these awesome people in here searching and posting. It's just a centralized location to go and help us find these each week. So thank you guys so much for all the searching. Good luck out there, guys. If I've ever done anything to help you, please do me a favor, drop that free subscription, guys. $3 and free cents. We appreciate you. Catch a live stream. Thank you guys so much. We'll catch you in the next one.